Google Drive is cloud storage. You can save documents here and they can be accessible on any computer without having to email it to yourself or carry it on a flash stick. You can share documents in folders too, even allowing folks to edit the documents you share with them. And it's more than just storage. It's also a super simple version of Word, PowerPoint, and Excel. We'll get into all of that in this lesson, but first, let's set up a small app on your computer to sync with Google Drive. Here on the sprocket, there's an option to download Drive. This app installs quickly and creates a Google Drive folder on your computer. That way, any documents you save in your internet browser on Google Drive get copied right to your computer. And if you drop any files into the Google Drive folder on your computer, it then gets copied up to Google Drive Online. You'll find it's one of the most convenient ways to keep your lesson plans and materials safe and readily accessible. There's another video in this lesson that will walk you through the install if you need some extra help. So this is Google Drive. You're able to drag files from your computer into this view and it will automatically upload them. You can also move the files around within Google Drive. Try right-clicking on them and exploring some helpful options. Creating files is done here with this big red button. You've got some basic file types, but we can also add in additional apps if they integrate with Gaphy. I'm about to show you how to share files and folders with people on Drive, but before I do that, I'd like to first show you how you can see all of the files and folders that others have already shared with you. You can right-click on these shared documents and folders and add them to your own drive. Deleting them will remove them from your drive, but they'll still remain here in the Shared with Me section. This is very useful if you ask your students to, for example, share a folder with you. You can add all of your students' folders into a larger folder on your drive for that specific class. That way they can submit files into that folder and it'll just automatically be synced with your drive, both on the website and on your computer. Now let's talk about two ways you can give people access to a file or folder on your Google Drive. The first way is the easiest, and that's just adding their email address into the list of allowed users. There are sharing buttons visible while you're editing a document, but you can simply right-click on a document in Google Drive and select the Share button. The Share menu is pretty straightforward. I recommend pressing the Advanced button at the bottom of the menu to see more details. Notice the list of people who currently have access to the document. The second way to share is by providing the link at the top here to people. The trick is to make sure that your recipients of the link of this address can make use of the document. If you want people to be able to view the document, for example, without having to sign in, you'll need to change who has access, so it's set to public on the web. Just a quick warning about using Google Drive. If you drop a document from Microsoft Office, you may be asked if you want to convert the document, but be warned, this will create a new version of that document that can no longer be used by Microsoft Office. Instead, it converts it into a Google Doc or a Google Sheet. So just try to keep an eye out for those conversion notifications. I usually try to turn it off so it never automatically converts anything. But if you have any problems with that or any other questions, please let me know. I'll be happy to post additional videos and instructions in the comments below. Thanks.